Hello everyone, Shamnali Gray here from Goddess Creations, coming to you on Tip Tuesday, Goddess Creations Tip Tuesday. And I'm sharing today with you the 10 commandments on how to be a goddess. And this is coming with a wink towards the Bible. I was raised Christian-like, and that is in the basis of my upbringing, and yet I am no longer in that biblical stream, let's say. But I have found that the 10 commandments, as written in Exodus 20, show very good tips and structure towards you acknowledging the goddess in you. How? Well, let me just start off by saying that what is another lovely thing that I always remembered is that in Genesis 1, verse 26, so the first chapter of Genesis, verse 26, it says that God says, "Let us make man to our likeness, and how we therefore act or behave," depending on the translation. So for me, that has always meant, especially as a younger child, I recognized the symbolism behind the words, meaning God made us in his/her image. We are of God. We are copies of the divine energy. Therefore, we are goddess or gods. And this is something that I have always felt. That is why I've built Goddess Creations. The theme, the slogan, let's say, of Goddess Creations is, we are all creations of the goddess. Everything we do is a goddess creation. And I stand by that. And so let's bring back to this. How does Exodus 20, which is the 10 commandments, how does that show you how to be a goddess? Let me explain. So we have the first commandment, and it says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." If we go back to what I just said, where we see ourselves as God, and that does not mean that we have to be in the classic way of we can do anything we want to anybody. Well, actually, the 10 commandments enlighten how you can treat yourself that way. If you see yourself as the God being, the divine being, something connected to everything in nature, connected to all of life, connected to the wholeness of everything. And I will get back to that on 2 other videos, but this is the first video of the series. The first commandment, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Thou shalt put no one before yourself. You are the most important being to you. You cannot be or serve anyone if you put yourself away as not important. That is not the way nature is meant to be. You are to bloom, you are to grow, you are to learn, you are to be. Everything is about you. If you are trying to serve someone else without taking care of you, there will be no you. So the first rule is, thou shalt have no other gods before me, before your connection to the divine, to your connection to your godliness, your goddessness. That's tip number 1. Now, moving on to number 2, very similar, thou shalt have no other false images of me, of the gods, a false image. Now, literally in the Bible, people used to see it as the statues, and therefore it is wrong. Let's go a bit deeper. If you are placing anything more important, here we go, back to number 1. If we place anything more important than yourself, then that thing has become an idol. Now I remember when I used to be in my teenage years and I had a poster of Karate Kid on my wall. Yes, that's how old I am. And many girls and maybe some men also recognize it from their youth, that they looked up to the image of that famous person. That, oh, isn't he wonderful? Some girls, women, men, whomever, can make themselves sick by focusing on that other person. Now, that's focusing on another person. That other person has therefore become an idol, which means you are placing them larger and more important than yourself at the cost of your personal well-being. No, that's what number 2 says. The rule number 2 says, no idols before me. But that can also be something else. It could be that you are focused so much on money that you forget relationship and love. It could be that you are focusing on work and therefore you forget how to rest. It could be for me that you are focusing on all of these achievements, which then becomes an idol, something more important than actually your balance and well-being. And therefore, it has become an idol, and therefore it doesn't serve you. So to be a goddess, you need to bring that back and say, no idols. I am most important. The balance of me is most important. I'm really enjoying myself here. Third rule is, thou shalt not take my name in vain. Do you know how often people swear? It's not about the swearing. It's about the energy behind the swearing. It's about saying bad words, sure, but let's just link this back to you as goddess. How often do you say nasty things about yourself? I am too fat. I am too skinny. I am dumb. I can't do anything. Whatever it may be, that is you taking your name in vain. If you heard a best friend, and you've heard this before, I'm sure, if you hear a best friend saying those things about herself, you will say, no, that's not true. You are nice, you are wonderful, you are beautiful, whatever it is. Well, just stick up that mirror and say nice things to yourself, because we often say things to ourselves that don't serve us. Don't give yourself the disrespect. Be loving to yourself. Be building up your self-image. That is what a goddess does. She loves herself and speaks well of herself, thinks well of herself, believes well of herself. Fourth tip, fourth commandment is honor the Sabbath day. And in the Bible it says, 6 days shalt thou work, and the seventh day thou shalt rest. Aside from the whole discussion which day is the Sabbath, that's not the point. The point is that it is unhealthy for your body, for your mind, for your cells to always be busy. It means you have to take time out to relax, to rest, to recover, have respite, to have fun, to sleep. In sleep, your bodies relax and can regenerate. Your cells can regenerate, build themselves up again. Your mind can relax. You can declutter tension. Your cells, your muscles can relax. When you have that seventh day of rest, be it the Saturday or the Sunday or the Wednesday, who cares? It is important that you take that time out for me time, for you. Put yourself on the first place and enjoy life as it is meant to be. If it means, like, you can also maybe see it in months or parts of the year, take a significant part of the year to have your holiday, your holy day, your rest days. All of it is all just right there in these 10 commandments. I just love it. So this is commandment number 4. Number 5 is honor thy father and thy mother. Yeah, well, let's just be honest here. You may or may not have a tense or strenuous relationship with your parents. What does this mean for you? Well, let's bring it broader. And a father or a mother is the person that teaches you your way of life. So let's make it broader than that. Honor those that teach you the way of life. It could be that they did a bad job, where you can say, hey, thank you for teaching me that, which didn't quite serve me, but here's the joke. You've learned that it shouldn't be that way. Therefore, they are your teacher. Therefore, you can learn and change your life accordingly. Honor your father and your mother. They are doing their best. But it could also be a teacher. It could also be someone at school. It could be your ancestors, your elders, whomever it is. You will know, if you listen to this, you will know who your teachers really are. So they could have done a fouled up job, which teaches you something, or they could have done a brilliant job, which teaches you something. Either way, you can honor them. Honor thy father and thy mother. We come to tip number 6. Tip number 6 is thou shalt not kill. Now, in the Bible, people have read this very literally. Thou shalt not kill. I don't kill. Yeah, sure, I might kill a fly or whatever. No, killing is not necessarily the kill. It is the hurting in words, the hurting in actions, the making someone else small, disrespectfulness. All of that is also a form of thou shalt not kill. Here's the other thing though, is that if you do indulge in such activities, you are hurting yourself. You are making yourself smaller. You are hurting your own self-image, because can you really respect yourself if you are doing another person harm? So that is therefore tip number 6 in how to be a goddess. Don't hurt others. Do your best not to. Respect people. Choose your words wisely. Then we come to number 7. So that's there 5 and 2 fingers. 7. And this is don't commit adultery. Now, committing adultery can be once again taken very literally in the sense of you may not have someone else outside of a marriage. Let's look at that a bit more. A marriage is a commitment. A commitment, as it says, between two people. A marriage is a promise between two people or with other people around, witnesses. So you are promising something to others. You can also have promises to yourself. If you want to take care of yourself, if you want to love yourself, which is therefore you committing to yourself, if you want to love yourself, commit to yourself, don't break the promise. Love yourself. Put yourself up on that pedestal. Honor yourself. That is the commitment, the marriage you give to yourself. If you're taking it to another person or other people's, then yes, when you intend to do something, do your best to commit to that promise, to follow through, because you will build up the self-respect and confidence that you need to take on other activities in life, which makes you once again feel like a goddess. Yes, I'm really enjoying myself. Number 8, thou shalt not steal. Now, this is very much in alignment with the others, where it's saying, don't take stuff that's not yours. Once again, you can look at it from another person. You can say money from another person. It could be anything. But stealing is also that you are not doing the other person justice. So if you are offering a service and it is way out of proportion in price to what actually the value you are delivering, guess what you're doing? You're stealing, or you can call it cheating. That's in that line, but it can also be the literal. Don't steal. Don't take what is from another person. Make sure that you are giving them what they are due. But also, don't steal from yourself. Make sure you get what you are due. And be a generous giver as well. All of that has to do with thou shalt not steal. We're almost there. Number 9. Number 9 is don't lie. Tell the truth. Well, if you just look back on the other points, it is very evident that telling a lie is also contaminating yourself, making you not as beautiful, shiny, clean, radiant, and loving to others and yourself. If you lie, let me tell you, you will remember your lie for years to come, maybe much longer than the person that you lied to. Therefore, you have hurt yourself. Therefore, you have taken away some of your goddess shine. Don't lie. Tell the truth. Be truthful to you. And being truthful can also mean stand up for yourself. Don't make yourself too small. All of these have to do with lie. Don't make yourself small. Come up for your truth. Be authentic. Follow your path. Don't hide. That's you hiding. That's a lie. Not judging you, just trying to protect you here. Number 10 is don't be jealous of another. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbors and all of that other stuff. Number 10 is don't be jealous of another person. It takes a lot of energy, and I have to be honest, I can be guilty of that at times when I think, oh no, I would love to do something with my business, and I can see other people doing things more easily and quicker in business. No, there's no point. You know the phrase, the grass is always greener on the other side? Value what you have. That is what this means. Don't be envious of what other people have. Be pleased with what you have. If someone else has something better, congratulate them on their achievement, because that will bring the vibration of the divine to you to say, you are open to grant them theirs, and we are open to grant you yours. And if you feel that you aren't doing something good enough, then work harder or perfect it or whatever it is, because therefore you may know that you haven't quite done what you need to do to achieve that what you dream of. So there's no need to be jealous. You can say thank you. You can say congratulations. And you can work on yourself more. All of this, in that whole monogamous feeling, that large I honor you feeling, is you honoring you. That are the 10 tips to be how to be a goddess. No other gods before me. No idols. Honor your name. Enjoy the Sabbath. Honor thy father and mother. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Keep true to your promises. Don't steal, don't lie, and don't be jealous. I wish you a lovely day, lovely goddesses. Let's all work on perfecting ourselves to be the divine version of ourselves. And I wish you a lovely day. If you would like to find out more, click the subscribe button or join my Goddess Creations for Women group, or reach out to me through the link that you will find in the comments to be able to ask questions or get some more support. I wish you a lovely day. Have a good day. Shamli Ligwe, Goddess Creations. Bye.